Grief Observed is another one of my all-time favorite C.S. Lewis books, and man, you know what I love about when he wrote the book, he wrote it under a different name because there was so much doubt and pain and hurt in the book that he didn't want people to associate him with that and it shake the foundation of, oh, C.S. Lewis is doubting God and his purposes and his intentions, because it was about the death of his wife, the early, death of his wife, and through, cancer, which is never the most graceful, thing to have to deal with or see other people deal with. And man, there's so many heartbreaking quotables. It's not the first C.S. Lewis book you should read if you haven't read any of his nonfiction stuff. But man, it should be the second or the third. Man, he loved his wife so much. And I take that out of it. And he loved God so much. But just the ideas that he was dealing with, the questions, and he talks about, just grief and the pain, and for him it was like embarrassment and abandonment and these things, and he talks at the very end, the clergy is in there praying, and he said that she exhaled and she smiled. She sort of, went to glory, but he knew that her smile was not for him. That idea that she was so perfectly ready to go, that her smile was about something bigger than him and their relationship and their love. And that is, I think, love and faith and commitment and all those things sort of being personified and coming full circle. That book is, I think if you've got questions about, mortality and God's intentions and how he, treats people, and how he allows these things to happen, and I think that's a good place to start, because I think we've all had those questions. I know that I have. And looking at how someone who is married views those things is really interesting to me, because he was watching it happen to the person that he loved most, and he would have gladly switched positions with her if he could have. The song itself is I think lyrically maybe my favorite on the album, and it's very Simon & Garfunkel-y in its musicality, but I love that song, A Grief Observed, and you should absolutely check out the book, but don't do it on a Friday night. It's gonna bum you out.